हरि बोल। नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल।
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल।
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल।
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल।
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल।
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल।
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल।
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल।
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल। नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल। नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल।
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल। नारायण हरि नारायण नारायण हरि बोल।
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल। नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल।
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि बोल।
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण
मैं नहीं मेरा नहीं यह तन किसी का है दिया।
मैं नहीं मेरा नहीं यह तन किसी का है दिया।
अपने पास है वह धन किसी का है दिया।
जो भी अपने पास है वह धन किसी का है दिया।
मैं नहीं मेरा नहीं यह तन किसी का है दिया।
मैं नहीं मेरा नहीं यह तन किसी का है दिया।
देने वाले ने दिया वह भी दिया किस शान से।
देने वाले ने दिया वह भी दिया किस शान से।
देने वाले ने दिया वह भी दिया किस शान से।
देने वाले ने दिया वह भी दिया किस शान से।
मेरा है यह लेने वाला कह उठा अभिमान से।
मेरा है यह देने वाला कह उठा अभिमान से।
मेरा यह कहने वाला मन किसी का है दिया।
मेरा यह कहने वाला मन किसी का है दिया।
मैं नहीं मेरा नहीं यह तन किसी का है दिया।
मैं नहीं मेरा नहीं यह तन किसी का है दिया।
धन किसी का है दिया।
धन किसी का है दिया। हरि शरणं 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 हरि शरणं
हरि शरणं हरि शरणं
हरि शरणं हरि शरणं
हरि शरणं हरि
चरण सरोज रज निज मनु मुकुरु सुधारी बरनउ रघुबर विमल जसु जोदायक फलचारी बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेस विकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीस तिहु लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे कांधे मूज जनेऊ साजे शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज संवारे लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुबीर हरषि उर लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरतहि सम भाई सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावे अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा जम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सकै कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु लील्योताहि मधुर फल जानू प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना आपन तेज संहारो आपे तीनों लोक हांकते कांपे भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे महावीर जब नाम सुनावे नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे चारों जुग पर ताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता असवर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे अंत काल रघुबरपुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महडेरा पवन तनय संकट हरन मंगल मूर्ति रूप राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सुर भूप सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय।
कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार।
Jai Shri Krishna. A warm welcome to all the participants. On behalf of Geeta Parivar, I, Tanushree Mehta, welcome you all on today's interpretation session of third part of 11th chapter, Vishwarupa Darshana Yoga. Today is on the slokas that you learned this week and will enlighten you with a deeper meaning of yoga, of vision of universal form. Prayer is considered to be the integral part of the culture and practice all over the world. Today, we have Richa Tiwari ji from Mumbai. Joined Geeta Parivar in April 2020, service in Department of Atomic Energy, giving seva as tech assistant in L1 to L4. Geeta Pracharak also studied till MSc Chemistry. Welcome, Didi. Usha Didi. I think Didi has not yet joined. Vasudevasutan devam Kamsacharudamardhanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Jai Shri Krishna. Now it's time for a deep prajalan. From the deep prajalan, now we have Ujjwala Sharma Didi, studied till MPhil Mathematics, joined Geeta Parivar in December 2022, served as co-trainer in L1, L2, L3 and L4. Also served as mentor, interviewer, examiner in all types of Geeta exams, Marathi and summary writing of Vivechan Stars. From Hyderabad, welcome Didi.
निषिद्धैरप्येभिर्लुलितमकरन्दो मधुकरैः करैरिन्दोरन्तश्छुरित इव सम्भिन्नमुकुलः विधत्तां सिद्धिन्नो नयनसुभगामस्य सदसः प्रकीर्णः पुष्पाणां हरिचरणयोरञ्जलिरयम् शरदिन्दुनिभां शुभ्रवस्त्रैरलङ्कृतां कलहंसकृतावासां वरदां शारदां नुमः वरदां शारदां नुमः.
Very beautiful deep prachalan, Didi. Now it's time for the Now it's time for the most awaited and most anticipated part of today's session. Our distinguished speaker, Shraddha Raodeo ji, joined Geeta Parivar in August 2020, disciple of Swami Govind Dev Giri ji Maharaj, conducting Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā classes from past 9 years, currently serves senior trainer in various batches, examiner, Vivechak, class monitoring team, associated with Bal Gokulam in Hyderabad over 8 years, inculcating the Hindu cultures in kids over 5 years. We are honored to welcome you, Didi.
Thank you, Didi. Jai Shri Krishna. Tanushree Didi, nice to see you. Jai Shri Krishna, everybody. And a very warm welcome to the session, all of you. Let's begin by remembering Swamiji and Shri Krishna. Hari Om. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Hare Paramatmane Pranatah Kleshanashaya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavatam Narayanina Swayam Vyasena Krathitam Puranam Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamritavarshini Bhagavati Ashtadashatyayini Amba Tvamanusandadami Bhagavad-gīte Bhavatveshini. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namah, Shri Krishnaya Namah, Gurave Namah. Lots of best wishes for the Ekadashi today. Today is the Shravan Putrada Ekadashi. So a lot of best wishes on Ekadashi. We all are learning such a pious chapter. It in itself is such a beautiful coincidence. So on this Ekadashi, may Shri Krishna help us seek the best out of this chapter that we are trying to learn. It's a divine chapter. And so far we have seen some very important things. We've come through a big journey in this chapter. We have seen how from first chapter, beginning with the first chapter where Arjun was seeking peace, he was in distress. From there till 10th chapter, we have seen how gradually he is enlightened to know the real form of Shri Krishna. When this chapter has started, he has very beautifully requested Shri Krishna, I want to see your Vishwarup. I want to see your real form, your cosmic form. And then he was gifted with Divya Drishti. And this journey has started. Initially, what Arjun has seen in the Vishwarup, the chapter begins with Arjun getting the Divya Drishti. And initially, before that, Shri Krishna has himself described in just 3-4 verses his own Vishwarup. He has very told Pashyame Partharupani Shatashota Sahasrasha. He briefly described. Then Sanjay's description we have seen, which is a little more elaborate description of the Paramam Rupam Aishwaram. And Sanjay has told how Aneka Vaktanayanam and all other things. He has described all the beautiful things. He has seen a live telecast, so he has described all the pretty beautiful things. But our dear friend Arjun is in the cricket stadium. He is watching the match live. He is not watching the live telecast. He is able to see every detail of the cosmic form. He is able to see all the details that one cannot see from a distance. So his descriptions are more detailed. He starts off with describing all the pleasant things. First, when he sees Pashyami Devans Tavadeha Dehe, all beautiful things, pleasant things. Aneka Bahu Dharavaktarinetram. He has also seen the beautiful garlands, beautiful gandha. The body is smelling nice because of the gandha. He's also able to figure out the Kiritinang, Gadinang, Chakras, the beautiful, pleasant things he has seen. He has seen all gods, all celestial beings, all Maharshis, and what they are doing, Sutibif Pushkalavihi, they all are praising the Vishwaru, praising the God. He has seen all these very beautiful things. And gradually, when he is concentrating and seeing, he realizes the vastness of this form. Slowly, from all the beautiful things where he was seeing Swastit Yukta, Maharshi Chitta Sangha, they all are playing. From that, he starts describing how vast your form is. It is Rupam Mahate Bahuvaktra Netram, how big this form is. Everywhere he's seeing, this form is there. There is no place left where this form is not existing. He is saying Nabhasprashan, it is touching the sky. He's not able to see anything else. Nabhasprashan Deeptamane Kavaranam, and gradually he realizes, as he's focusing on everything, he realizes, oh, it is not just the beautiful things. It is not just a huge humongous form. It is also a little ferocious. Gradually he starts getting scared from the vastness of this form. Gradually Arjun has started expressing his feelings for what he is seeing, and what he is saying is Drishtva hitvam pravyathitantaratma. Pravyathitantaratma. I am pained, my antaratma, my consciousness, I am pained, I'm at pain. Why? And I'm also not able to get any peace by looking at what I'm seeing now. Dhritin navindami shamhai cha Vishnu. What I've come here to get some peace, and now what I'm gradually seeing is disturbing me. I'm getting perturbed by what I'm seeing. Because now he's going to see something now he started describing something very ferocious. He starts getting scared and starts describing Damshra Karalani Chate Mukhani Drishtva Kala Nala Sannibhani Disho na jane na labheja Sharma Prasid Devesha Chakanyavasa. We have seen how ferocious this entire description becomes gradually. The dental row, his teeth, so ferocious, big teeth, big mouths, eyes which look like fire, Vaktanan and mouth wide open, so much so that it can engulf the entire universe in itself. Big mouth, ferocious eyes, but eyes are like Shashi Surya Netram, his describing the ferocious eyes. The very ferocious, humongous mouth. And while he's expressing these dreadful features of the cosmic form, we feel he started seeing what his own relatives, Bhishma, Drona, Karna, all the kings that he knows, they have started entering this fearful form. They have started entering in this form, and oh my God, what is this is happening? They are all just being gulped, and now they are not just entering in the mouth, they are being crushed, they are being chewed. The churnitairuttamangai sandrishyante churnitairuttamangai. I can see their heads stuck in your teeth, and that is a very dangerous description, very ferocious, very troublesome, painful description that Arjun sees. And when he is describing the entry of these armies, the armies which are on the battlefield, when he's describing how these armies are entering in your mouth, there are two analogies that he has used. One is of the river, which we saw last time. We have seen the last time we had stopped on this particular shloka. Yatha nadinam bahavom bhuvega samudrameva vimukha travanti तथा तवामी नरलोक वीरा विशन्ति वक्त्राण्यभिविज्वलन्ति. First analogy that Arjun has given is that of a river. How does a river travel? In one direction, unidirectional. Its flow is constantly in one direction. These Naraloka Veera, these brave men in both the armies, they are entering just like a ferocious river is entering in the sea. How it enters, unidirectional. There is no other way to go. There is no other way to go but in your mouth. That is the way these warriors are entering in your mouth. And how is your mouth? Vaktranya Bhivichvalanti, where they are entering your mouth, which is having flames. The mouth is in flames. You are destroying them, you are eating them, you are churning them, you are burning them. In a complete destruction he is seeing in the mouths of this cosmic form. And the second analogy that we have to see from today's shloka is about the moths. How these moths behave. Yatha pradiptain jwalanam patanga vishanti nashaya samriddha vegha tathaiva nashaya vishanti lokas tavapi vaktrani samriddha vegha. Whenever moths, they see an illuminated blazing flame, you must have seen in the holy burning, we'll see there are a lot of small moth like insects like creature who come near the burning fire, and these don't have that basic intellect of the fact that this fire can burn me, it can kill me. They are so attracted to that fire that no matter what, they enter this fire, they turn into ashes and are responsible for their own death. They have no other way to go. So just like in holy fire or in any other big fire, in large numbers, these moths will also enter the fire. They are so attracted to the fire, and they will go inside with full speed and turn into ashes. Similarly, all these people, people also, tathaiva nashaya vishanti lokaha, for their own destruction, they are also entering into what? This the fire, the mouth which is of fire. It is so dreadful. Going near you means destruction. This is what I'm seeing. What is this? Tathaiva nashaya vishanti loka. Just going near you means destruction. Hey Krishna, it is so dangerous the way I am seeing. Now, when we see these shlokas up till here, we see the horror is so much. Oh my God, how more ferocious can this form become? How more ferocious can this form be? Beyond this, there can't be anything more dangerous, we feel. At this point, we feel what else is left to be heard? But Arjun continues this horrifying description, and it doesn't end here. He's saying, hey, Shri Krishna, how is your mouth? This Vishwarupa Darshan, how is your mouth? Lilihiyase grasamanas samantal lokan samagran vadanair jvalatvihi tejo virapurya jagat samagram bhasastavogra pratapanti Vishnu. This is not as if this is not enough. Samantal. First thing he has said is you are encompassing everything. You are so big, so vast. You have become so gigantic that everything around you, it seems as if you are gulping everything. Sab kuch nigal rahe ho. You are just gulping everything that is near you. And how with your ferocious mouth, you are gulping everything with your mouth. And how is that mouth of yours? It is vadanair jvaladvihi lokan samagran vadanair jvaladvihi. Your mouth is fierce. It is of fire. It is full of fire, and everybody is entering in this mouth. In this mouth, there is nothing else except fire. Aag hi aag. In the mouth is and the fire is so immense. It is so immense that the entire place has been illuminated by the fire, by the light of the fire of your mouths. If anybody has any questions, we will take them towards the end of the session. Okay, not right now in the middle of the session. We'll take it in the end. In the end. So this is entire fire that we are able to see. This fire that is there around, and there is light that is coming from the fire. It is illuminating entire space around us. And that is what it says. Tejo virapurya jagat samagram bhasastavogra pratapanti Vishnu. And how it is, this is painful. This light, because of this light, I'm not able to see. Because of this, I'm not able to see you at all. Who are you? At this point of time, he is also wondering that this ferocious form of cosmic of this Vishwarup is also you. We are aware of this beautiful Krishna with a Moorpanki Mukut, such a beautiful form. We should also understand the beauty of our scriptures is here, where everything that is good is also Bhagwan, and everything that is not so pleasant is also a form of God Himself. It is also a form of Shri Krishna. We all have to understand that. And we should all understand that and this is the beauty. All our scriptures describe this dvandva. What is the meaning of dvandva? The contradiction. Sukha, dukkha. Both are forms of Parampita Paramatma. Whether it is Jai, Vijay, Sukha, Dukkha, all other things, whether it is a positive experience or an unpleasant experience, in both cases, having the same equanimity, having the same sort of emotion, same sort of faith towards God is what our scriptures tell us. And this form also should teach us the same thing, that no matter how ugra, how ferocious, how gigantic, how scary, but ultimately this is Parampita Paramatma. This form is equally worshipable, and this is what our scriptures have always taught. At this point of time, when we are all terrified with the form, Arjuna is super terrified. He's also now he's become very curious. This is not what I have expected from you. This is not what I expected from you, Shri Krishna. Who are you? What is your purpose? I'm full of this curiosity, and so he puts up a question. Akhyahi me poma bhanugra rupom namostu te deva vara prasida vijñātumiccāmi bhavantamadyan nahi prajanāmi tava pravrittim akhyahi me po. Arey, bas, enough, I've seen now. You tell me, who are you? This dangerous form that I'm seeing, I've never seen before. I want to know, who are you? I want to know, what do you want to do? What is it that you want to do? And I'm not able to understand. Vijñātum iccāmi. This is what I want to know. Vijñātum. I wish to know this. What? Vijñātum iccāmi bhavanta adyam. Who are you? Please bless me and tell me what is who you are. And nahi janami tava pravrittim. Pravrittim means, what do you want to do ahead? What is your intention? What is the further purpose of this entire form that I'm seeing in front of me? What is your purpose? I wish to know. And at this point of time also, this Arjun is trembling. He is trembling, and with full trembling, Arjun, he has started asking this question, who are you? I wish to know. And here Shri Krishna, as loving as ever, answers his questions. Shri Bhagavan Uvacham Kalosmi lokakshayakrit pravriddho lokan samahartumiha pravrittaha Rite pitvarna bhavishyanti sarve ye vasthita pratyanikeshu yodhaha. Shri Krishna is telling, he has asked, what is the purpose? What is the purpose of your this one? Nahi prajanami tava pravrittim. What is the purpose? So Shri Krishna is explaining here, I am Kal, Kalosmi. Kalosmi means time. Kal here is in terms of death. I am a deadly time. And where are we? We are in the battlefield. In a battlefield, what is the purpose of Kal? What is the purpose of time? It is destruction. So what has he come here for? Lokakshayakrit pravriddho. Lokakshaya. I have come to destroy, and that is why what you are seeing, destruction. Lokakshayakrit pravriddho. Lokan samahartumiha pravriddha. See, Kal is sometimes favorable, sometimes it is scary, sometimes it is frightening. Here it has come in the form of what? In the form of death. And how much history is stored in this Kal, we don't know. How much more is going to be deposited in this Kal? Nobody can determine that. And that is what Shri Krishna is giving a more detailed version of himself, that this is me. You are seeing everything. Now you have seen the past, you have seen the present, when you have also seen the future of what is there. I am Kal, and I have come here to bring an end to all the bad people over here. Here, at this moment, my purpose is to destroy everything. Lokakshaya krit prakrito. People have come here on the battlefield, and I'll be destroying who are destined to be destroying. Those whose those whose sin has reached the brim, I'm going to be destroying them. Now, at this shloka is very important from one perspective, that Arjun till this point had an ego that I am the one who is going to destroy everybody. Who is this? who is standing in front of me? I am going to destroy them. But Shri Krishna is clearly saying, even without you, these people are destined to die. Everything which is created is going to be destroyed. Everything is ultimately going to get absorbed in time. That is what these dreadly mouths are absorbing. What were the creations? The sinful creations have been absorbed. That is what ultimately everything is going to be absorbed. And no matter what you do at this point of time, Arjun feels, who are you? Indirectly he's saying, who are you? This is not something in your control. This is not something that you can do. There's nothing that you can do about it, because I have already decided that these people have to die. So Shri Krishna is telling, no matter what you do, you have to I have decided what is going to happen. Even without you, these people are going to die. So even if you don't do anything, one word we have to focus on here, one assuring word that Shri Krishna uses here is pratyanikeshu. Anikeshu means the warriors from enemy clan. Anikeshu. So those who are your enemies are going to die. In short, he has also assured Arjun of the victory, that don't worry, your enemies are going to die. And everybody else is going to be destroyed as per their karma. What is one doing? It is in our hands. But what we are destined to do, no matter how much we want to save somebody, everything is decided here. Who are you? You cannot kill anybody, and you cannot save anybody. Tomorrow, if Arjun decides that I am not going to kill Bhishma Drona, I am going to save them, though they are in my opposite army, no, that capacity also you don't have, because you are going to anyways, they are going to die. Now, at this point of time, one thought might come to our mind, that if they are going to die, what was the purpose of telling Arjun to get up and start fighting? What is the purpose of obviously Arjun will be thinking, so if you have already decided, you already know that these warriors are not going to survive, then why are you engaging me in all this hassle? In entire carnage, why are you involving me and giving me this feeling of guilt? This answer to this question comes in the next verse. Tasmat tvamuttishta yasho labhasva jitva shatrun bhungshvarajam samriddham mayaivaite nihatah purvameva nimittamatram bhavasavyasachim. It is only because of love, Arjun, because I love you so much. See, this war is going to get over. Those who have been sinful, they are going to die. It is already destined. But I want the entire credit of the win to go to my extremely beloved Arjun. I want everybody to give the crown of victory to Arjun, because I love Arjun so much. So therefore, I want this entire credit to go to you. Tasmatva muttishta, get up, Arjun, and yasho labhasva. Enjoy this success. Enjoy the entire victory. And jitva shatrun bhungshvarajam samriddham. enjoy a prosperous kingdom because I love you. These people are sinful. They are going to get destroyed because, not because I have decided, not because you want to save them, or they are going to die because of their own karma. They are sinful. They are going to die because of their own karma, and I have already killed them. They are only destroyed. You are just seeing the bodies, but they are already destroyed. They are just standing, and you just have to put them to sleep. That's it. Nimitta matram bhava savya sachin. I want you to become the cause. I want you to take the entire credit. That, and in future the world will say, this Partha was a very brave person. The Partha was such a skillful warrior. He was the greatest skillful warrior, so parakrami that he killed the people like Bhishma, Drona, and the entire army. I want you to take that credit here, Arjun. And because of love. Here one very, and further he has also said, Mayai vaite nihata purvameva. I have already decided that they are going to get killed. You are only a nimitta. You are only a cause that is going to see. When a person is writing the poem, a poet writes down a poem. What is the pencil? It is just a cause. The poet, this is destined. Whatever is destined, just like a column, you are going to just decide what is to be done. So we all have a very important message in this particular shloka. We all have to always remember that whatever changes are going to happen, whatever is we see around us, whatever this corona, whatever the good things, Chandrayaan-3 successful, 1 was also successful, 2 was not successful, but what progress India is making, what progress the entire mankind is making, the limits of that progress, everything is destined, everything is decided by this Vishwarup Paramatma. And what he does, he chooses people amongst us to play those particular roles, nimitta matra. This particular shloka, we all should imbibe in our lives. And whenever this small ego comes, see, I am doing, I have become a prashikshak, I have become a vibhichaka, I have become some manager, I have become some chief minister. We all have to remind ourselves that for this particular role, we have been chosen by the Vishwarup Paramatma. Every parivartan, every change, all this has been decided. And Sri Krishna, the Vishwarup Paramatma, chooses his beloved people to do this. This entire Geeta Parivar, we are at Geeta Parivar, we are all witnessing such a beautiful wave of uprise of Bhagavad Gita learners. This is all destined, and we all are nimitta matra. We all should feel blessed that we are part of this entire wave. We all have a particular role to play. And if we are not playing, if anybody says, I don't have time, you were chosen to play this important role, but you denied, somebody else will play it. So here also, Shri Krishna is telling the same thing. Tasmat tvam uttishta. You have to get up and do because I want you to take the credit. If you don't get it, somebody else will take the credit. But whatever is destined is always going to happen. There is no problem. And further, he's also told who all he's going to say. Drona incha Bhishma incha Jayadratha incha Karnan tathanyanapi yodha viran maya hatanstvai jahima vyathashtha yudhyasva jetasi rane sapatnan. Shri Krishna is saying what here? Maya hatanstvai jahi. Before you are even imagining, I have already killed them. Maya hatanstvai. Already they have been killed by me. Now what you have to do, you have to just put them to sleep. That's it. Now sometimes one small thing comes in our minds. Some people, those who have a very scientific way of thinking, like they are standing in this battlefield, and Shri Krishna is telling, we are already seeing them entering into the mouth. and so far and so forth. Some people who want a very scientific, has this really happened? Can it really happen? Can the future be really seen? For this one small thing I want to put forward. See, the scientific vision is extremely limited. What we are seeing by the eyes of Vijnan is very, very limited. It will not even reach the spiritual limits. But whatever is explained in our scriptures and spirituality, gradually science is trying to understand that. We all have heard of the theory of relativity, where it is explained that time and space are what? Relative to each other. Now, for instance, we know a ray of sun starts and it reaches the earth. Most of us are aware of the fact that it starts from the sun, and 8 minutes after that, after starting from the sun, it reaches the earth. Now, we are on the earth, so for us, it's like, okay, the ray has reached, this is the beginning point of the sun ray. But it has already started 8 minutes back, isn't it? Somebody who is staying closer to the sun has already seen it. This is the theory of time and space, that they are related to each other. When a train is passing, somebody who is on the one edge of the train from where it is starting will be able to see the last compartment before the one who is at the destination point. That does not mean the train has not started. It has started. When a sun ray has started from this sun 8 minutes back, we cannot say those rays have not emitted from the sun. It has started 8 minutes back. We are able to see it later. Similarly, whatever is being seen in Sri Krishna's cosmic form is the future. Already, it is in future, it is going to happen, but we are not in that particular time. We are not able to see that. This is very important. Gradually, we all are also coming to that understanding. Our scriptures, our spirituality is way, way ahead of all these sciences. Anyways, coming back to this, Shri Krishna has very nicely said, Maya hatansain jahima vyathishtan yudhyasva jetas irane sampatnan. You just have to what? You have to conquer them. Jetas, you have to just conquer them in this battlefield. These are your enemies, and you have to conquer them in your battlefield, in this battlefield. Who all? Drona, Bhishma, Jayadratha, Karna, all these people and all other people of their clan, Tatha Anyanapi, all others also, Iran, I have already decided, I have already destroyed them, and you just have to fight this war. It is a sake of formality. Okay, ribbon cutting you have to do, and the task will be done. Now here, till when he is listening to all this, Arjun is again baffled. Oh, okay, like that. And in here, Sanjay is describing the position of what Arjun is feeling. This is again after knowing all these facts, because Arjun was trembling. He was not understanding. And now Sri Krishna has calmed him down by telling that I am Kal. And now Arjun is again very, very full of deep emotions of gratitude, deep emotions of devotion, and how his state is, Sanjay describes. Sanjaya uvacha etachritva vachanam keshavasya kratainjalirvepamanak kiriti namaskritva bhuya evaha krishnam sagadgaram vita vita pranamya. Having heard of these words of Keshava, what Arjun is trembling with dreaded Arjun. This is beyond his imagination. Whatever he has seen is completely beyond his imagination. And what he has done, he has joined his hands. How krita injalir vepamanaf kiriti. He with joined hands, he is wondering what is going to happen. See, when Shri Krishna has said that this entire universal change has to come, we have seen Achhe Din Aaye Hain Apne Bhi. We have seen our Chandrayaan 3 has landed. India is also progressing. We have seen the Achhe Din now. This universal change, Swamiji has also said that this progress of our nation, it was destined to happen. We see it as a political change and whatever, no matter what, but this is destined to happen. And We all are nimitta matra to give up our votes and make this happen, but India is destined to progress, and we all should, pray more for this progress, that this happens. It is already destined to happen, but we have to also give our bit, our contribution to this entire progress. And then Shri Krishna said, whatever this entire Shri Krishna has given this assurance, whatever this universal change has to happen, is going to happen. See, sin is going to happen. It is always paap chalta hai. It happens. It will continue to be happen. But when it reaches a certain limit, then this destruction of the sin is also definitely going to happen. So, but for that one particular person, some nimitta, some cause, some purpose, with some purpose, some people will be chosen, and we all have to do our best. Whatever this Vishwarup Paramatma has said so far, all this ahankar we have to give away. And after hearing all these things, what has happened to Arjun? His ego has completely gone. His entire ego has gone. It is completely subdued. And now he's feeling, I am so tuchha, I am so kshudra, I am so timid. I am nothing. I am a minuscule. What am I? What ego I had that I am going to kill Bhishma, Drona, Karna? What I was thinking. He is feeling very, very small. He's he's understanding how minuscule, how minute his existence is, and same thing we should also feel. Arjun was still Arjun. He was the chosen one for Bhagavad Gita, to listen to Bhagavad Gita, first Shraddha of Bhagavad Gita. We should also understand, and what common people like us should all have absolutely zero ego, because we are absolutely nothing. And when this entire thing is happening, this beautiful Varnan, the beautiful description has been done by Bhagwan Veda Vyas, when Shri Krishna, when he says that he's telling Dhritarashtra, basically, etat shrutva vachanam keshavasya. This Arjun, he is trembling. Kratanjalir vepamanak. Vepamanak means still trembling. Vepamanak kiriti. Kiriti. Here this word kiriti is used as an adjective for Arjun. Why this name kiriti? Sanjay is a brilliant guy. Okay, when he's using the adjectives, kiriti means he's reminding Dhritarashtra that he is trembling, not because he is a simple person. Okay, he is somebody who has been crowned by Indradev himself. Kiriti, Arjun has got this name Kiriti because he was crowned by Indradev in some war. He won, and because he was happy, the gods have given him this crown. So indirectly, Sanjay is telling that he is not an ordinary person to get into this trembling mode. He is not someone ordinary to just start shivering seeing all this. He is Kiriti. He is a brave person. He is courageous. He is a warrior. Okay, and he is trembling. Kratain jalir vepamanak kiriti. Namaskritva bhuya evaha krishnam. Namaskritva. He is praying. He is bowing down again. Bhuya. Bhuya means again. So he was already bowing down. He was already doing pranam, and again he is doing pranam. Sagad gatam bhita bhitaf pranamya. Gadgadam. When we are filled with profound emotions, severe emotions take our body. We cannot talk. We cannot express ourselves. That is the feeling of being gadgad. Sagad gadam bhita bhitaf. He is scared, and he is profoundly full of all the emotions. He is profoundly full of devotion, and with his trembling hands, what he is doing, he is so full. He is doing pranam in every possible way. Punaf pranam, again and again bowing down. I bow to you, I bow to you, I plead to you, I bow to you. He has become so desperate from every direction, from everywhere. He is just bowing down. Arjuna uvacha sthani rishikesh tava prakirtya jagat prarashyatyanurachyate cha rakshamsi vitani disho travanti sarve namasyanti cha siddha sangha. Here now from this shloka onwards, we are going to see a beautiful lyrical charm of Bhagavad Gita, and this beautiful devotion at its peak from this shloka number 36 to shloka number 44. The description that Arjun has given, these have been included by in our Gita press, Gita Bhavan. These are included in the morning prayer. Swami Sukdasji Maharaj says these are, everybody should say these shlokas every day. If nothing, at least these shlokas in praise of Vishwarupa Paramatma, one should say. And this part has been included in their morning prayers. Beautiful description has been given by Arjuna. Sthane Rishikesha Tava Prakirtya. Beautiful, adorable prayers. Swamiji says this shloka is like a mantra. It is a very significant shloka. In any situation, if a person is having any kinds of fear, then this chanting this one shlok numerous number of times will chase away all the fears of your mind. This is a mantramay shlok, Swamiji says. It is a mantramay shlok, and it is the one that can chase away the fears. Sthane Rishikesha, whatever praise that I have heard about you, hey Rishikesh, whatever praise, whatever chants I have heard about you are undoubtedly correct. Till now, maybe you was thinking, this is a formality that people used to sing your praises. No, they are absolutely correct. There is no iota of doubt about the praise that they do. It is very, very apt that they praise you. The praise that is being sung for you, it is extremely apt, because he has seen the gopis singing the rhymes for him. Everybody is singing your. Now I understand, they are not wrong. Jagat prarashyatyanurajyate cha. Here, whatever they are singing is true, and it gives so much pleasure to everybody. Jagat prarashyat, the entire world becomes happy. Whoever is listening to this, they become happy. The good people become very happy. They like it. Rakshamsi bhitani disho dravanti. The dharmic people, the good people, they are going to like it. Jagat prarashyatyanurajyate cha. We all are dharmic people. When the 11th chapter is being chanted, what we will do? We'll all also chant nicely with it. We'll all love it. But the ones who are sinful, papi, they are going to get scared. They are bhitani disho dravanti. They'll run here and there. Helter skelter, they will start running. So the good people enjoy the names or enjoy your chanting. The ones who are sinful, they are scared, and wherever your name is being chanted, they are going to run away from there. And your effect is like that. Sarve namasyanti cha siddha sanghaha. The other people who are the perfected beings, the Rishi Munis, they will always be doing namaskar to you. They will always be praying to you. Your effect is different on what? So basically, the effect on the good people, dharmic people, the effect on the sinful people, we have seen. And seeing this greatness of yours, everybody, sarve namasyanti, not just me, everybody is bowing down to you, everybody is worshipping you, everybody is praising you. And nirantar, they are continuously praising you. Tasmach, why should they not praise you? When you are so great, why will they not praise you? Kasmachatena namiran mahat. Kasmachatena namiran mahatman gariyase brahmanopyadi kartre ananta devesha jagannivasattvamaksharam sadasattak parayad. Kasmachatena namiran mahatman. Everybody is praying to you. All good people are praying to you. And why should they not pray to you? Who is there who will not pray to you? Who is there who will not worship to you? How can anybody not worship you? The entire, the creator of this entire universe, the Brahmaji himself is also originating from you. He is also worshipping you. And then the world he has created will definitely worship you. You are so great. All the gods and goddesses are within you. There is no end to your greatness. There is Gari Ase Brahmanopyadi Krate, the Brahma who is praising you, worshipping you, the world he has created is worshipping you. There is no end to your greatness. Ananta Devesha Jagan Nivas. There is no end to your greatness. Why? Everything, you are the Akshara form, the one which never gets deteriorated. You are that Akshar form. There is no change in you. In spite of creating everything, you are absolutely the same. Everything is coming from within you. Everything is in existence because of you. And in the end, Antato Gatva, after everything is getting what? Dissolved in you. Everything is getting destroyed and getting dissolved in you. It is getting it's again going back to where it came from. There is nobody bigger than you. There is nobody more older or ancient than you. Tvamadideva Purusha Puranas Tvamasya Vishwasya Parannidhanam Vetasi Vedyancha Parancha Dhama Tvaya Tatam Vishwamananta Rupa Tvamadideva Purusha Purana. Before there was anything, only you were existing. Before anything ever existed, you were the one who were existing. You are Puratan. Nobody, nothing can be more ancient than you. Then the entire treasure of this world is you only. The treasure of this entire world. You are the treasure of this entire world. Oh God, Tvam Adi Deva. You are existing before anything else existing. Purusha Purana. And Tvamasya Vishwasya Parannidhanam. You are the ultimate resort of everything. Everything is where? In you, within you. The whole universe is within you. So you are the ultimate resort of everything. You are the entire treasure. You are the entire summary of the entire creation. You are the summary of the entire universe. You are the treasure of this entire universe. And the only one who understands you is you yourself. Vetasi Vedaincha Paraincha Dhama. You are the only one who completely understands. And Vetasi Vedyaincha, the only thing which is worth knowing, the only thing which is worth understanding in this entire world is you. See, we all are as a mankind progressing. We all are progressing in different forms, but the spiritual progress, the path on which we all are, the spiritual progress is the prime progress for the entire mankind. And in the end, where are we going to reach? That ultimate resort is going to be this Vishwaroop itself. So no matter what we think, these all small things, see, an ultimate destination we all should be aware of. So no matter what goals we work on, these small destinations that we have, becoming a project manager, becoming mother, running everything is well said and done. But this life that we are in is not our ultimate destination. The day we are born, the time of our death is fixed at that point. What we do is going to be the beach for our next birth. So ultimately, we should, when we are living this life, it is not just one particular destination, that this entire life is not our destination. Enjoying life is not our destination. The param destination, the ultimate destination is this Vishwaroop, is this gigantic, this divine, cosmic Vishwaroop. Ultimately, we are going to be reaching that Param Dham, and understanding that particular form is the biggest ambition that a person should have in this human form. In this entire form that I am witnessing, in this entire form, there is countless number of forms that you have taken. Shri Krishna, in this one entire cosmic form, there are countless number of forms that we see. These forms are your forms. You are the one who is in the form of different gods and goddesses. These are all your creations and you are existing within them. Every atom, every molecule, every place in this entire universe, there is no place where you don't exist. So at this point of time, Arjuna is still worried. Oh, this is what you are everywhere, every form, and this is what we have to understand. Ultimately we have to get this particular knowledge. And while he continues with the praise, he very frightened Arjuna, bewildered Arjuna, this enchanted Arjuna continues his praise. He says, you are the wind god, you are the Yamraj, you are the Agni, you are Varun, you are moon, you are Brahma, you are Prajapati, everything. Vayuryamognir Varunashashanka Prajapatisvam Prapitamahascha Namo Namastestu Sahasrakritva Punascha Bhuyopi Namo Namaste Punascha Bhuyopi Namo Namaste. Again and again namaste to you, because this cannot stop. You are Vayu, you are the wind god. Yama, you are the Lord of Death. Now this Lord of Death is not just Lord of Death. This Lord of Death controls the entire universe. How he is controlling? He is keeping a calculation of what sins you have done, what good you have done, and balancing out everything. So he is also the controller. He is not just responsible for death. He is controlling everything. And Agni, the Lord of Fire, this Lord of Fire, he gives us the light. He gives us heat. It gives us the energy to stay alive. You are the Agni. You are the energy which keeps us alive. You are Varun. Without Varun, is it possible to live? Without air, there is no life. We all know. Without you, it is not possible to live. You are the Varun. You are the moon, Shashank. The pleasant things that we get in our life, we associate moon with the pleasantness. You are the moon. You are Prajapati, Brahma, the creator. You are the creator. Prajapati Swam Prapita Mahascha. You Prapita, great grandfather. You are the beach. Even in the 14th chapter, Shri Krishna is told, I am the beach of everything. You are the creator of everything. You are the main root. So namaha te astu. Again and again, salutations to you. How many salutations? Sahasra kritva, thousands of salutations to you. It cannot stop. Namaste, thousands of salutations to you. Punascha bhuyopi namo namaste. Pranam to you. Hey, here no end. Hazaro bar namaste, punascha, salutations and salutations again. And it doesn't end there. He continues, bar pranam, namah purastadata prashtataste, namostute sarvata eva sarva, ananta virya mitavikramastvam, sarvam samapnoshi tatosi sarva. Pranam to you. Pranam to you from the front, pranam to you from the back. Purasta datha prishtataste, from the front pranam, from the back pranam, from the side pranam, sarvata pranam, everywhere pranam. See the profoundness of his devotion. And that is the reason these shlokas, when we chant, now Arjuna is expressing his emotions fine, but when we chant these shlokas, this devotion it fills our heart also. Just chant this with an emotion. You are seeing this Vishwaroop, and when we see, no, we also can't stop doing the pranam. We also can't stop going down to this Vishwaroop. So similarly, Arjuna is saying there is no end to this. From pranam to you from the back, pranam to you from the initially he's not even able to figure out which is the back and which is the front, because Disho Najan everywhere Dyava Prithivyor Advantaram, he everywhere, you are only there, not able to figure out where you are starting, where you are ending. So everywhere, from Sarvata Eva Sarva, Namostute Sarvata Eva Sarva, from all directions I am bowing down to you. Your infinite might, Ananta Virya Mitavikramastvam. You are the mighty one, you have infinite power. There is no end to your valor. There is no end to your power. There is this is absolutely limitless, your power and your valor. So much so that even after creating this entire universe, not even an inch of it is going down. And where are you? Where are you? People ask, where is God? Where is all? This question itself is wrong. Where are you? Where you are not. Sarvam samapnoshi. Everywhere you are. Sarvam samapnoshi tatosi sarvaha. There is every place, every atom, every molecule, it is you. This question itself is completely wrong. Where is that? We cannot find you. You are everywhere. Wherever Arjuna is seeing, except himself, the only thing that he is seeing is Parampita Paramatma. That is the beauty of this. And when this realization is dawning upon Arjun, he is also wondering, one small question is again arising. 1 second he has stopped and he is thinking, so great this Krishna is, this mighty one, he who has mightily chewn up this Bhishma and Drona and all other Kauravas, he is biting them. And all the gods are residing in just one corner, few corners of his body, in this corner, like keeping them in the pocket. All the gods are there. Brahma, Shiva, everyone he is seeing. So many universes are like specks of dust particles in his form. In everywhere, every form, one universe, another speck of particle, dust particles. How in the windy storm you will see dust particles spread everywhere, like that in his entire cosmic form. I'm seeing this universes. And what I was doing to this form, this Krishna, he's so great. And what was I doing? What was I saying to him? Oh my God, this realization is dawning upon him. What was I doing? I was so crossing all my limits in behaving with him. Why did so much wrong? And completely apprehensive feeling takes over Arjun. He's thinking, what is it? I have called him by such names. I've called him with all this. Now this entire apprehension, entire guilt has taken over Arjun. And the beautiful verses come out of the Śrīmad of Arjun. He's in the next two verses, he brings to forefront with full precision that emotion that will be naturally generated in any ordinary person when he suddenly realizes that, oh God, the person in front of me is so great. Now we'll also have this feeling. Beautifully Arjun is expressing, Sakheti matva prasamaya duktam, he Krishna he Yadav he Sakheti, ajanata mahimananta vedam, maya pramadat pranayena vapi. Full of guilt now, Arjun says, oh Krishna, hey Krishna, forgive me. Forgive me for all the offenses that I have committed. What he's saying, I have regarded you as my friend. I am nobody to make friends with you. I am not, meri patrata hi nahi hai. I am not even having I'm not qualified enough to be your friend. And what I have done, I have regarded you as my friend. Sakheti matva prasamaya duktam, out of love. I presumptuously called you, hey Krishna. I called you by your clan. That is not good thing to do. Hey Yadava. Hey Krishna, hey Yadava, hey Sakheti, hey Kanha, hey Kanaya. I called you by so many names, and sometimes inappropriate names also. But I did all this out of ignorance. Hey Krishna, ajanata mahimananta vedam. I didn't know, I was ignorant. Ajanata mahimananta vedam. If I knew your greatness at that time, I would not have done it. Somewhere he is trying to say, I'm sorry. I didn't know you are like the chief minister here. I'm sorry. I just made this call to you. This kind of feeling, sorry, I didn't know your greatness. And because of my ignorance, complete ignorance, I started saying this all because it was my lack of knowledge, Shri Krishna, that it has resulted in me committing these sins of not honoring you appropriately. Maya pramadat pranayena mapi. Vapi. Sometimes out of love, I will say, hey Sakha. Sometimes out of love, sometimes out of excess of love, I used to say, hey Kana. It was not just like Pramadat, Pranayena. Pranayena means out of love. Sometimes out of love, sometimes out of excess of love. And Pramadat, sometimes out of carelessness and absolute negligence. Because for our friends, we take them for granted, no? Anything we tell to our friends, we'll say, it's okay, mera friend, he'll understand, she'll understand, it's okay, I can say that to her. We take our friends for granted out of this carelessness, out of this negligence. I have done this. Hey Yadav, also I have called you, I'm really sorry. Arjun has realized that Krishna, Arjun has treated Krishna as his equal. In no way. Now his eyes are full of tears of guilt, and all these mistakes are in front of him. At this point of time, here he has also Tava idam mahimanam ajanata. And have I just done this? Not only called you with different names. Have I only called you with different names? No, I have done much more than that. क्या मैंने सिर्फ नाम ही लिए हैं? No. I have done much more than that. Yacha vahasartham satkritosi viharashayasana bhojaneshu ekothavapyachyut tatsamakshan tatshamaye tvamaham aprameyam. I didn't stop at just calling you from different names. Whatever I have been with you for the sake of fun, avahasartham means for the sake of fun. What I have treated you as my equal and have made lot of fun of you. Asatkrita. Now there is one thing you have to see here. Yachavahasartham asatkritosi. In your classes, Ucharan classes, your teachers must be telling you, Yachavahasartham asatkritosi, that ma pronunciation has to be complete. If you don't say the ma complete, what it becomes? Many people while chanting in the class I have heard, Yachavahasartham satkrito. If you say that ma half, then the word asatkrita means disrespectfully, whatever I have done, inappropriate thing, that becomes what? Satkrita means correct things. The entire meaning of the shloka takes a 180-degree turn. It becomes opposite of what is being said by just converting that full ma into a half ma. That is why the pronunciation classes are very important. Whatever these small things your trainers will tell, you have to follow them. Yachavahasartham satkrito. See, that ma ucharan should be complete and not sartham satkrito. That is incorrect. Okay. So out of fun, what I have done, I have treated you with disrespect. And someone who is worshipped by all the gods, I kept disrespecting out of love again. Vihara, when did I do? Vihara, Shayya, Sanabhojaneshu, while at play, while at sitting, even while eating, I have made fun of you. What you gwalas are eating, all that during playtime, sleeping, eating. Arjun is remembering all those incidences. And one incident, Dhritarashtra it is being described in a conversation between Dhritarashtra and Sanjay. So when there was this, possibility of war happening, Dhritarashtra had sent Sanjay to the Pandav clan, and when he visited the Pandav clan, Sanjay told the entire message and returned to Dhritarashtra, and Dhritarashtra asked, okay, so did you give the message? And he was telling what all happened there. And while he was telling, Dhritarashtra is very cunning, very intelligent. He told, okay, when you visited there, did you meet Krishna? Did you see Krishna? Was he there? And he said, yes, he was there. Did you see Krishna and Arjun together? He says, yes, I have seen them together. And what they were doing? He said the informality of their relationship is so weird. So how there are two ways, formal way and informal way. They both were sitting so informally that when I entered their chamber, Krishna was sitting and Arjuna, they both were sitting on the bed, and Arjun's feet were on Krishna's feet. Imagine how informal, because they were friends. They are brothers, they are friends. And there is also a different kind of relation. Arjun's wife is sister of Shri Krishna. Sala, Jija type, that type of brother-in-law, and this relationship they have. That is always a fun-filled relationship. So owing to that relationship also, they have a very informal kind of friendship. So this is how, and when Dhritarashtra came to know, oh my God, the mighty Shri Krishna, and Arjun is sitting like this with him. So close Arjun must be to Shri Krishna that he allowed him to sit like that. At that moment, one sentence came out of Dhritarashtra's mouth: we are going to lose the battle. Sanjay, we are going to lose the battle. So when Krishna was visiting the Dhritarashtra clan, he said, at any cost, no matter how much money you spend, no matter what you do, try to win over Arjun. Try to win over Krishna. Try to break him from the Pandavas. This was the aim Dhritarashtra had, because he knew right from the beginning, this mighty Shri Krishna, he is so fond of these Pandavas and more so of Arjun. He will do anything to appease, to make them win. At that moment, when Sanjay described this informal relation that Krishna and Arjun had, Dhritarashtra said, oh no, we are losing this battle. And this in this informal relationship, they have cracked a lot of jokes. They have abandoned all the formality, and all these instances Arjun is remembering. And in that, he continues with further pleading for forgiveness. He continues to plead for different things, and that we will see in the next class. So I wanted to take 2 more shlokas, but that's okay. So these beautiful shlokas will continue through the next session. In the meantime, let us pray that all these divine shlokas we are able to enjoy. Help us also fill our hearts with devotion towards Shri Krishna. Hari Om. Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. This entire discourse I offer at the feet of Param Pujya Swamiji and Shri Krishna. Hari Om Tat Sat. Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. Jai Shri Krishna. So,
Thank you, Didi, for clarifying. Thank you, Didi, for explaining the shlokas very wonderfully. Now, for question, please raise your hand, and on your videos, your chance to come. Yes, Ramakrishna Bhaiya.
Ji, Ramakrishna ji. From the beginning,
madam.
He's
20 to 27 तो जो श्लोक है ना, उसका विवेचन आपने बीच में नहीं लिया.
नहीं मैंने लिया
और
है.
27
लास्ट टाइम लिया है. 28 तक श्लोका पिछले बार ही कर लिए थे. दिस इज द थर्ड पार्ट. ये तीसरा भाग है. तो पहले भाग में मैंने कुछ 13-14 श्लोक किए हैं. उसके बाद 28 तक पिछले बार कर लिया था. आज उधर शुरू करना था.
मैं नहीं था, इसलिए मुझे मालूम
कोई बात नहीं. आप YouTube पे उसको देख सकते हैं. कोई बात नहीं.
सॉरी.
नो नथिंग टू बी सॉरी. इट्स ओके. यू कैन गो टू YouTube. सो आप YouTube पे उसको जाके देख सकते हैं. 28वें श्लोक तक वहां पे है.
ठीक है. हाँ.
शैलजा जी.
Hello, Jai Shri Krishna, Didi.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Didi, I'm a little confused. I hope you can help me. Actually, some people allege that the Bhagavad Gita teaches violence because Lord Krishna is compelling Arjun to fight. They say that on the other hand, Jesus Christ laid down his life for the love of humanity. But Lord Krishna is insisting that we should fight, and ultimately the Kurukshetra war led to a lot of destruction. How do I counter this allegation?
See, we are sadhaks of Bhagavad Gita. We are all learning Bhagavad Gita, isn't it?
Yes.
You are in this level 4. Now what we are seeing, we have to see. One second, I think this entire Shailja Di was asking the question, right? See, Didi, we are seeing what Bhagavad Gita, these people, they have no knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. Anybody who says that Bhagavad Gita is provoking violence, they should be asked to understand Bhagavad Gita right from the beginning. This is totally incorrect. What Bhagavad Gita is telling? Bhagavad Gita is telling what is the right way to go. What is your duties? It is provoking Arjun to do his duty. Arjun was a warrior. See, a soldier on the war front, will you go and tell the soldier you start meditating and for the peace of the war? No, we have to protect ourselves. There is a dharma meant for everybody, and Bhagavad Gita is encouraging, inspiring, and promoting the fact that everybody should follow their own dharma. And what is their own dharma? It is not just puja worship dharma, it is what you are destined to do. As Bhagavad Gita sadhaks, we are destined to spread the correct message of Bhagavad Gita. We know what it is. Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, all these things, so many 18 chapters entirely dedicated to what? To go ahead and do your own duties. What Bible teaches and all, that is their matter. What our Bhagavad Gita teaches, that all of us should know, all Sanatani, we should be very sure of what our scriptures are teaching us. And we have to get the correct meaning out of it. If somebody is telling us, we should not be buying that argument that it is teaching this. We should be knowing very firmly that we have seen Nimitta Matra Bhava Sabhya Sache means not that you go and fight by this. You, no matter what they are going to experience is a result of their own karma. He has not told go and do bloodshed. Nobody is capable of doing the bloodshed. If God has decided that a particular person will be saved, he will be saved no matter what. But what is ultimately happening to a person, it depends on his karma. And Shri Krishna has constantly told that you have to follow your karma. You have to do, and how to do that karma in the best possible way. That is what is explained in Bhagavad Gita. Not only just do your karma, he is also telling what is the best way to do the karma. For that, you have to read the 3rd and 4th and 5th chapter, Karma Yoga based chapters, and how, what should be your emotion while doing the karma, what should be your thought, how these karma should be done in the right way, he has explained. Right?
Thank you, Didi. Thank you.
Usha ji.
Usha Didi. Pranam.
Jai Shri Krishna Didi.
Jai Shri Krishna.
मेरा क्वेश्चन तो क्या मतलब ये है ना, ये मतलब गीता का वो पढ़ क्या मतलब कविता जैसा बोलना है ना, ये सॉन्ग जैसा।
हाँ। और
ये थोड़ा टफ ही है, और मेरा थोड़ा क्वेश्चन अलग है। और जो बाल संस्कार पाठमाला,
अच्छा,
वो मुझे चाहिए 10 कॉपी। मुझे पीडीएफ मिली है, वो पीडीएफ मैंने लाके रखा है, लेकिन बच्चे आते घर में, उनको देने के लिए हाथ में मुझे चाहिए। वो किधर मतलब मिल सकते हैं क्या?
ओके, मैं आपको चैट में आपको एक नंबर भेजती हूँ थोड़ी देर में, आप उन पे संपर्क करिए। These questions are related to Bal Sanskar. You can get in touch with some faculty members.
Yes,
and try to
you can get that in groups.learngita.com also.
Yeah, in the groups.learngita store पे भी एक बार देख लीजिए, और वहाँ पे और एक हेल्पलाइन का नंबर भी मैं आपको भेजती हूँ, आप उस पे प्रयास करिए। ऑल्सो बस मतलब कोई, हाँ
सॉरी मैं क्या बोल रही हूँ,
आपको प्रश्न है?
वो मतलब क्या, मैंने गीता प्रेस हमारी इधर जो है ना, इधर वो है गीता प्रेस, सॉरी गीता ये बिकने वाले दुकान ऐसा रहते ना, गीता परिवार वाले, उनके पास वो नहीं है, उन्होंने मुझे खाली पीडीएफ दिया।
अच्छा, पीडीएफ दिया है। सो इधर एक काम करिए, आप अपना नंबर चैट में तनुश्री दीदी या मुझे भेज दीजिए इन द चैट। इस पर हम दोनों को भेजिए, सबको मत भेजिए। ओके, आई विल अरेंज कॉल बैक फॉर यू।
चलेगा, थैंक यू जी, थैंक यू। और गीता इधर श्लोका से पूछना तो बहुत टफ है, सब कुछ क्या
नहीं है, आपको एक ट्रिक बताती हूँ 11th चैप्टर के लिए. Where she
हाँ.
finds her 11th chapter very tough. You have to just have the correct emotion. आपका भाव सही होना चाहिए, आप बिल्कुल आराम से कर पाओगे. ठीक है, आप इसकी बिल्कुल चिंता मत करें. And there is nothing which is impossible by studying, by अभ्यास. अभ्यास ही न तो कौनते हैं. जितना हम अभ्यास करेंगे, कभी हमने सोचा था कि इतनी गीता पढ़ पाएंगे? Have you ever thought? नहीं. अब वो आ गया ना. तो धीरे धीरे होता है, ऐसा एक दिन में नहीं एकदम लगेगा. रोज थोड़ा थोड़ा पढ़िए, अपने आप हो जाएगा. सो ग्रेजुअली एवरीथिंग इज गोइंग टू हैपन. नोबडी शुड फील दैट इट इज टफ. ग्रेजुअली.
थैंक यू. जय श्री कृष्ण.
जी, जय श्री कृष्ण.
उत्तमा जी.
जय श्री कृष्ण. डॉक्टर उत्तमा जी, प्रणाम.
Jai Shri Krishna.
जय श्री कृष्ण.
I am Dr. Uttama Mishra from Odisha. I have one question. The Divya Drishti was given to Arjuna by Shri Krishna, and to Sanjaya by Vedavyasa. So both Arjuna and Sanjaya have seen the Vishwarupa. Vedavyasa has seen the. He has given the Divya Drishti to Sanjaya. So Vedavyasa have seen the Vishwarupa. This is the question came to me. Vedavyasa.
Yes, of course. He knows. He has obviously he has the Divya Drishti himself. He has also seen, and that is.
So he has also seen the Vishwarupa.
Yes, he is an incarnation of Vishnu. We have seen even in the Vibhutis he has said that Maharshi Vedavyas is an incarnation of Krishna himself. So obviously he is aware of everything.
Very nice. Thank you very much. Your explanation and your vision is very interesting, and I like it. So this question came to me, so I asked you. Thank you.
Thank you. Please, I seek your blessings always. This Vivechan entirely Swamiji's grace. Jai Shri Krishna.
Sarojini ji. Unmute yourself.
Didi, we have sent a request to unmute.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Namaste, Didi.
Namaste, Didi.
When you are telling the prayer, you are telling one prayer, after Guru Brahma and all, Om Parthai Pratibodhita. Can you tell the meaning of those two lines?
Parthaya Pratibodhitam. Just first line I'll explain, but this entire prayer, you all are in level 4. It will be taught to you towards the end of level 4. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam. There is a chapter called Nyas that will be taught at the end of the level 4. In that, the Nyas Vivechan, this will also be covered. So Parthaya Pratibodhitam. Parthaya is to Arjun. This entire discourse has been given. So whatever this prayer is basically a shlok from the Geeta Mahatmya, which chants the might of Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā. And in that, the description of Bhagavad Gita is there in this particular shloka, that this Bhagavad Gita has been chanted or has been told to enlighten Partha. So that is the meaning of the first line, Parthaya Pratibodhitam.
Okay. And one more thing.
By Shri Krishna himself, Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavatam. So by Shri Krishna it is being said. So gradually you will be taught this also. Yeah.
And one more doubt I have. I don't know what I will be doing after this 4th level, but the two options are there. I want to know which one I have to take. Like, should I continue? Hello?
Yes, please.
Now I don't know if I'll have time. Should I continue in these levels again once more, or can I just stay away from the classes and start learning it by heart? But if I do that, how will I know when the exam is there, or when is the extra class and all that? If I don't
this
know,
all information, now there is time for this level 4 to get over, but just briefly, you all will be added to a sadhak group. One thing we always encourage that you rejoin the classes again. It is anyways free, and you will also get a new challenge. See, first time we get well acquainted with the pronunciation. Second time, you can take this as a challenge. Every day you want to give exams. I can see that you are very focused on giving the exams. So every day, whatever 3 shlokas are done in the class, when you redo these levels, in next 1 year, you can focus on learning those three shlokas. And so what it is recommended that everybody rejoins the levels. And we will also be added to a group called the Sadhak group, wherein all this information about exams and upcoming events of Learn Geeta will be told there also. Okay, so then everything will be taken care of. So it's a very well designed pattern we have at Learn Geeta. So everything will be properly taken care of. Okay.
Thank you so much, Didi. Thank you so much. Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna, Didi.
Narendra ji.
Yeah, Jai Shri Krishna, Didi.
Jai Shri Krishna, pranam.
I just want to inquire about in slok number 41, Sakheti matva prasabham yaduktam. What is the meaning of prasabham? In Hindi, it is written hatat, actually.
It is what it
Hello.
is saying.
Hanji? Hello.
I didn't get.
I see.
Couldn't hear you
Slok number
properly.
41.
Yeah, no, that I heard in the. You are saying what is the
prasabham.
meaning of
Prasabham. Sakheti matva prasabham yaduktam. Prasabham.
Yeah.
If you see.
Prasabhaya duktam he Krishna he Yadava he Sakheti.
Ji.
This is Prasabham. It just means Sakheti matva.
In Hindi
It is
also.
presumptuously. So what I was telling, no, out of carelessness, Prasabhai means a friend is taken for granted. So taking for granted, Prasabhai aduktam. I took you for granted and started saying presumptuously. I started calling you by these names.
Okay. Another maybe it is a silly question for me. This during war time when Arjuna asked to take Rath between the two senas. So during that time he gave this Vishwarup darshan to Arjun. Hello.
Yes.
Actually. Thank you. Jai.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Prasanna Kumar ji.
Prasabham माने which you granted. हाँ अच्छा मैंने मान लिया है इसका.
Prasanna ji, yes.
हाँ मेरा बात सुने आ रहा है?
हाँ.
Yes.
Okay. Madam, first and foremost, I would like to thank you for the excellent description of the Vishwarupa. It was as though I was watching a TV when you were explaining the Vishwarupa darshan to the class. So the way you have explained it is beyond one's comprehension, in the sense that it was as though I was seeing a TV screen. Excellent way of teaching. So I salute you from the bottom of my heart.
All salutations to Swamiji. It's because of his grace, something I'm able to do.
And second, one other thing I got, it's a request, it may not be relevant to the class, but I find a lot of latecomers posting Jai Krishna Didi and all that, which comes on the screen and disturbs. If that can be stopped, either they should log in time and wish. I'm not against anybody wishing, but that disturbs the concentration what we have.
It is true, but people are just saying Jai Shri Krishna. After that, what I'll tell you one option to, there is an option to disable the previews. In the chat, if you go, you can disable the previews. Because even when I am doing the Vivechans and it keeps popping, the messages, so I just disable the previews so that I don't get bothered. So what is
I was not aware of that.
Our own actions. You can just check that one. So there is an option to disable the previews because again, we cannot control other people's emotions. People say Jai Shri Krishna out of profound devotion. And
correct. I respect that. But I only
I totally understand. I got
earlier.
your point. I understand you are not being disrespectful towards them. You also just want to, and if it's especially when you're watching from the mobile, it becomes a little disturbing. So what I do is I just disable the previews. You can also try doing that.
I was not aware of it. I'll do that from now on. And one third thing observation is today there was an internet problem when you were explaining on sloka number 40.
Okay.
You went off the air.
From my side, is it?
Yeah, it was from your side because till that I was listening very, very nicely. While you were discussing being sloka 40, there was some disturbance. Your voice was not heard.
Is
I can hear you, Didi, but I think you should reach some with a glitch. You can see the YouTube video as well.
Achha. Okay. And how long will the YouTube video be there?
It will be there forever.
Yes.
Achha, okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, and my pranams to you.
And
for
40th
the
shloka
excellent
is
way of
very
describing
easy.
the session.
40th shloka is easy also. You can see it from the YouTube. If there are any
In
questions,
fact, we are
you can
now
ask.
running on chapter 11 in the class also, and
Yes.
we are able to relate to what we are learning and what you are telling. It's simultaneous.
Yes, that is the whole intent of the way this course is designed. If you have any doubts in that shloka, you can ask next time also, no problem.
Okay, Didi. Thank you. Namaskar.
Okay, namaste. Jai Shri
Sunanda ji.
Jai Shri Krishna, Sunanda Didi.
I have given request to Didi. Unmute yourself.
Okay. First of all, I must say, I am eagerly, actually, every week, whenever this Pravochan class comes, I eagerly wait for your explanations. And I actually haven't learned Sanskrit ever in my life. It was only because of this Geeta class I have come across such wonderful things. I'm just wanting to ask Didi one thing, that what I have understood, I want to ask you whether it is correct or not. That, Geeta, the whole thing, which actually, especially this particular episode, the 11th Adhyay, I think it is it's a metaphor, isn't it? It is a metaphorical, you can say, description of our lives only in our sansar. We are constantly actually fighting. We are constantly troubled by so many kinds of things. We should not call them enemies or something like that. But basically, they are our enemies whom even we cannot recognize. And this Lord Krishna, he is all around us, all over us, and still we don't realize it. This is what I've understood, Didi. And am I right or wrong? Please tell me.
Absolutely.
This is what I want.
Your understanding is absolutely correct. Now, but the entire chapter is not only about one perception. So this is one perception, that he is everywhere. The second important perception that we saw today, that we are nobody. This ego also gradually has to go. And what else is going to come up in the next session also we'll see. So there are many things that we learn in this particular chapter. There are many different messages that we get in this entire chapter. So your understanding is absolutely right. And the more we explore this, a new beautiful meaning will come up. Settle, it is like a bubble. Once we read one meaning, okay, now this is one message that we remember. Next time you listen to the Vivechan, or next time you see the same video, also the same shloka, another one meaning will, like a bubble, it will come up to the surface, and oh yes, this is the correct, this is also there. Now what Jnaneshwar Maharaj says is, in this particular chapter, there is a ras, ras means different types of interests that show up. So Adbhat ras, this is a beautiful ras, and silently below this entire this thing, there is a Jnana Ganga that is flowing. So there is a lot of knowledge also, which is covered in all this entire Vishwaroop. So, and it is Vishwaroop, so there is not just one learning, there are multiple learnings that are there. So gradually, like now one thing you have got, now next time you will get another, not just next session, in the same class if you attend again, then you will find some other new meaning also.
Yes, yes. It is like peeling an onion. The more you peel, you find the more and more actually essence.
More and more meaning, more and more. Okay, so essence will come out. Correct.
Thank you. I really thank you to you, Didi. You've done your work so excellently that I was feeling the whole evening that this is actually my life. This is actually what we are all facing. All the time there are traumas, there are examinations which we are all throughout our lives we are giving. And it is the Lord who is actually leading us on. This is what I felt.
All thanks to Geeta Parivar that we all are able to, I am able to study, you are able to study. So we are all should be obliged to Geeta.
Thank you. Thank you once again.
Beautiful experience. Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Ji, Sumita Didi. Please unmute.
Hello.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Very nice. Jai Shri Krishna. Very excellent Vivechan, Didi. I can understand the 11th chapter and it makes very bhavapurna. क्या बोलते हैं वो?
The chapter is like that. So with this chapter, the bhav automatically comes.
Your Vivechan is very, very excellent. Thank you, Didi.
I seek your blessings, Didi. May this continue. Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Prabhuji,
You have any questions, Sumita ji? That's the question. You have any questions, Sumita Didi? Okay. I think she's not able to unmute. In the meantime, Prabodh Kumar Srivastav, Bhaiya, pranam to you.
प्रणाम
जी, जय श्री
जी। दो बात पूछनी थी मुझे। एक तो आपने बताया कि 36 से कौन कौन से श्लोक 44 तक है?
36 से 44 तक, 36 से 44 तक, 36 to 44।
थैंक यू। दूसरी बात, ये 36वां जो श्लोक है, इसका जो चौथा चरण है, उसमें बाद में आता है च सिद्ध संघा हा। तो सिंघा हा बोलेंगे या सिंघा?
सिंघाहा, संघाहा, सिद्ध संघाहा। विसर्ग के साथ उच्चारण का ऐसा नियम है, जो मात्रा है वैसा ही लगता है। अ है तो ह ऐसा उच्चारण होगा, आ है तो हा होगा। ई दोनों में से कोई भी ई रही तो ह्रस्व ही का उच्चारण होता है। हु और फिर बाकी भी और एक परिस्थिति में आई अगर होता है, आई ए तो ही जैसा ही होगा। तो आप व्याकरण की जो पुस्तिका है वो, उसमें आप इसको देख सकते हैं, उसमें ये नियम लिखा हुआ है। व्याकरण स्तर 1 का आप देखिए, उसमें विसर्ग के उच्चारण की आपको जानकारी रहेगी। यहाँ पे हा ही होगा क्योंकि अंत में मात्रा आ की है। His question is whether it should be sanghaha or sangaha. So that's what I'm explaining him, that as per the one grammar I have learned.
Thank you, Didi.
जी, welcome.
Didi.
Jai Shri Krishna. जी, Jai Shri Krishna, Jayadi, pranam to you.
Jai Shri Krishna. I'm getting continuous calls, so I have to disconnect every time. And
no problem, Didi.
See, the thing is, one lady was asking about Bible being peace-loving and spreading love. And Shri Krishna, not only among one community, he says nobody should talk in such a way that it will hurt others. And they should not get affected if others talk rudely also.
Yes.
He speaks of Mrudu Bhasha and Tulya Ninda Stutirvani, everything. Samatva he says. And how can ours be preaching violence? Dharma is not religion, not community. For all beings. And he is only saying, do your duties. There cannot be place without administrative level people, no? There are.
Absolutely. Now, Gita is not just teaching one thing. There are lakhs of things that Bhagavad Gita is teaching. If we see the entire 17th chapter, how to talk, how to give charity also, how anutvega karam vakyam satya, how to eat ayush sattva balarogya, all these things, everything Bhagavad Gita. It is not limited to just karma also. So that maybe if she's listening, she can understand that these are different things. So people have a very, now that is their job. We should not comment on what they do. But we as Gita Parivar Sadhaks, we as Bhagavad Gita Sadhak, we should know our scriptures well in and out, that we should not get confused with what our Gita teaches.
And Didi, I feel Krishna has considered each of us to be different from the other one. No two handprints are same.
We all are made
each chapter is telling to one sect of people. We can take whichever is guiding us. Not that all 18 chapters will be guiding one person. Some may fall short in something, so like that. But everybody is counted. Not only I say it is for all beings, but only human beings can read and understand. So we can. But even animals have that knowledge. I don't know how Krishna has preached them, but I feel they are also taught what is love, what is to do duty. A lion also protects the
All
younger
the 3
species.
chapters are for everybody.
Every
We
being.
all are ultimately a product of 3 gunas, Rajo, Sattva gun and Tamo gun, and these gunas keep changing. Our requirements of learning also keep changing. So everything keeps changing. So we should continuously study Bhagavad Gita. We never know which chapter will come to use when.
And he has told, in whichever name you call, by your name or any name, he doesn't even say pray as Sri Krishna only. So we can pray as Christ also, Allah also, anything, or by your own name.
We
So that
love
much,
Sri Krishna by his names. He has lot of names.
It
His
is
names
up to
only,
us which
not
way we
with
learn.
Christ's name.
No, the one who wants to follow. It is for all human beings. So if they are staunch believers of Christ, they can say in the name of Christ also. He will not get angry. He is preached, and if you are wise enough, we can take and learn from it. If you think it is for one community, then we are
should
narrowing
always-
down the.
Yes, I get your point, Aditi. We should always pursue the correct meaning. We have a lot of beautiful teachings we get at Geeta Parivar. We should follow those with full sense, not understand it from such a different perspective. Let us first, and before preaching anything, first we should understand from proper correct resources. We should understand everything, and we should try to preach the correct meaning of Bhagavad Gita. This is our karma as Bhagavad Gita sadhaks. It is our karma that we are teaching the right, correct meaning, teaching Bhagavad Gita in purest form. So on that note, I think we should proceed further. Tanushree Didi. Jai Shri Krishna.
Thank you, Didi, for clarifying doubts so deeply and very divinely. Last but not the least, sincere thanks to Tech Team for being in the backend and making this event a grand success. An announcement that a new L1 batch starting from 15 September. So join your colleagues, friends, relatives, be the part of Geeta Parivar to learn Bhagavad Gita. Now it's time for the prayer. For the prayer, we have Bhumi Kumari ji from Dhanbad, Jharkhand, a housewife, joined Geeta Parivar in 2020 and be a technical assistant from 2021. Welcome, Didi.
What was the name?
Bhumi Kumari ji. He's trying to, I'm not sure. Check.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jai
Yosham Sachidanandam Vasudevam Brajapriyam Dharma Sansthapikom Veeram Shri Krishnam Vande Jagatgurum Shri Krishnam Vande Jagatgurum. Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Thank you for the beautiful prayer, Didi. Now it's time for the Hanuman Chalisa. Please be in the session and chant Hanuman Chalisa.
The sound is breaking.
चरण सरोज रज निज मनु मुकुरु सुधारी बरनउ रघुबर विमल जसु जो दायक फलचारी बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेस विकार जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीसति लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे कांधे मूज जनेऊ साजे शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज संवारे लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुबीर हरषि उर लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरतहि सम भाई सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावे अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा जम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सकै कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर है सब जग जाना जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु लील्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानू प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माही जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना आपन तेज सम्हारो आपे तीनों लोक हांकते कांपे भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे महावीर जब नाम सुनावे नासै रोग हरे सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता असवर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे अंत काल रघुबर पुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महडेरा पवन तनय संकट हरना मंगल मूर्ति रूप राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सुर भूप सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय।
जय श्री कृष्ण।
Thank you to all the participants for joining this session.
Thank you also, Tanushree Didi, for the beautiful anchoring. Thanks.
Thank you. Now we'll meet on next week for the 4th part of the 11th chapter. Till then, learn Geeta, teach Geeta, and we teach Geeta and live Geeta in your life. Jai Shri Krishna.